she screamed wildly in her heart. Damn that bastard Moen Campbell! Why does he get to have such a perfect little sister? I'm so jealous I could die. She gritted her teeth, trying hard to suppress the excitement in her heart. After adjusting her condition, Ariel wiped away the nosebleed with her sleeve. She took a deep breath to calm herself. Then she spoke to Mushi. Her red eyes had regained their clarity, though a blush still remained on her cheeks. Let's not just stand here. Let's go inside first. The secret base is on the second floor. There was a hint of excitement in her voice. She turned and pushed open the ancient stone door. With a creak, the door hinges let out a long drawn-out sound. Welcome to my secret little nest. Ariel's voice echoed through the empty space, carrying a trace of pride and warmth. Inside the wooden house, the candlelight gave off a faint glow, illuminating one corner of the room. The light was dim yellow and warm. There was not much furniture around. A wooden bed, a desk, and a wardrobe. Although simple, everything was clean and neatly arranged. Many magic books were placed on the desk. Book spines of various colors shone with a soft luster under the candlelight. The air was filled with the scent of paper and candles, along with a faint herbal fragrance. She looked around the room. His blue eyes looked especially bright in the candlelight. Does this guy usually live here? It's actually tidier than I imagined, he quietly judged in his heart. His gaze swept over the neatly arranged books. Looks like this overpowered heroine may be poor, but she is still a good kid who loves studying. Just as he was thinking this, Mushi suddenly felt his heart contract. The sensation came suddenly and violently, as if something had tightly seized it. A feeling of weightlessness spread through his body, as though he were falling. His consciousness blurred for an instant. The words Senior Anna had just said immediately surfaced in his mind. A racing heartbeat is the sign that the medicine's effect is about to wear off. Her lazy yet alluring voice echoed beside his ear. This small bottle of the new concentrated version is enough to maintain the effect for 1 hour. Remember, don't take too much at once, just a small sip is enough. If you drink too much, the duration will indeed be extended, but it can also easily cause that high fever from last time, the one that burned off all your clothes. So don't drink too much. Mushi instantly sensed that something was wrong. A trace of tension flashed across his delicate face. He immediately took out the pink potion from his waist. The glass bottle glowed gently in the candlelight. The liquid inside was like flowing pink crystal. Right at that moment, Ariel hurriedly ran inside and said. Her footsteps rushed and flustered. Sorry. I haven't cleaned the room in ages. Wait a moment, I'll tidy it up. Her voice came from inside the room, carrying a hint of panic and awkwardness. Hearing that, Mushi immediately opened the stopper and began gulping it down. His movements were urgent and flustered. The potion slid down his throat, carrying a cool mint flavor, along with a faint, almost imperceptible peach sweetness. He swallowed it in large mouthfuls, trying to replenish the effect that was about to fade. Eh? Junior what are you drinking? Ariel suddenly turned around. Her red eyes were filled with curiosity. Her head peeked out from beside the doorframe. She was so startled that his hand trembled. His slender fingers suddenly loosened. The glass bottle fell. With a crisp smack, the potion spilled all over the floor. The pink liquid spread across the wooden boards, shimmering crystal clear under the candlelight. A rich fragrance filled the air. Mushi looked at the mess on the floor, and immediately felt that things were bad. Panic appeared on his delicate face. His blue eyes were filled with regret. His golden hair trembled slightly from nervousness. Seeing this scene, Ariel apologized repeatedly. Her voice was full of guilt. A remorseful expression appeared on her pretty face. Sorry, did I scare you? She took a step forward, wanting to help clean it up. After she explained. A forced smile appeared on his delicate face. Ariel spoke, her red eyes full of concern. So your health isn't very good. This medicine actually smells pretty nice. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with potions. Otherwise, I could make some for you too. Her voice was full of sincerity, with an eager desire to help. Hearing that, she quickly waved his hands. The movement was rushed and urgent. His golden hair swayed with the motion. There's no need to trouble you. The road was a little bumpy earlier, and I felt a bit unwell, so I—" His voice grew quieter and quieter. His blue eyes dodged away, worried that continuing the lie would expose him. Mushi quickly changed the subject. A flash of urgency crossed his blue eyes. "Let's not talk about that for now. Big sister Ariel, do you like collecting gemstones?" Mushi crouched down. The movement was graceful and natural. Because of the motion, the hem of his skirt lifted slightly, revealing a section of his fair upper thigh, which glowed softly under the candlelight. He looked at the full box of magic stones before him, each one radiating different colors of light. The gems sparkled under the candlelight, like scattered stars. There were red fire element stones, blue water element stones, and green wind element stones. Each one was crystal clear, and all of them were of excellent quality. "You mean these?" Ariel's voice carried a hint of pride. She crouched beside Mushi. "Those are materials used for cultivating ancient magic and making magic scrolls. This also counts as one of my secrets. But Junior Mushi isn't an outsider, so it doesn't matter if I tell you." Her voice lowered slightly, carrying a hint of mystery. "I usually don't attend the Academy's magic classes. I study ancient magic under my teacher." A trace of reverence flashed through her gaze. It was the expression one would only have when mentioning their true master. Mushi naturally knew that the teacher Ariel spoke of was the soul inside the girl's ring. So he followed her words and said, a perfectly measured curiosity appearing on his delicate face. "So that's how it is. These gemstones look like they're very high quality. They must be expensive, right?" His voice was full of innocent amazement. His blue eyes lingered over the gemstones. This struck Ariel right where it hurt. Her face instantly fell. A trace of pained reluctance flashed through her red eyes. "Yeah, they're all high-quality gemstones containing elemental power. All my wealth is right here." Her voice was full of heartache. "And it's not just these stones. I also have other rare materials here. Cultivating ancient magic, especially making ancient magic scrolls, costs a lot of money. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't be so broke. I could have treated you to dinner tonight." She sighed. A helpless expression appeared on her pretty face. After saying that, Ariel grabbed a full handful of gemstones from the box. Her movement was bold and generous, though her red eyes still carried a trace of reluctance. She placed them in front of Mushi. In her fair palms, gems of various colors shone brightly under the candlelight. "Oh right, Junior Mushi. If you like them, you can pick a few. What color do you like? Rubies or sapphires?" Her voice carried a deliberately generous tone, while her heart was bleeding inside. "No, I can't. These are too valuable. I can't accept them." Mushi waved his hands repeatedly. His movements were urgent and sincere. His blue eyes were full of refusal. In his heart, he had already begun planning a way to get away. He had only drunk one small sip of the potion just now. At most, he could only hold on for a little while longer. He could feel the medicine's effect inside him slowly fading. That stable sensation was beginning to become unstable. Just then, Ariel suddenly reached out her small hand. Her slender palm gently held Mushi's wrist. A warm sensation passed through his skin. The movement was gentle but firm. "In that case, Junior, come with me." She stood up and pulled Mushi toward a corner of the room. "What do you think of this place?" She spread her arms, as though showing off her treasure. Her red eyes were filled with anticipation. Mushi looked around once more. His gaze swept over every corner of the room. Then he blurted out, "It's pretty nice." His voice was full of sincerity. Indeed, although it was simple, it had a warm feeling to it. "I heard about your identity from your brother." Ariel's voice suddenly became solemn. Her red eyes looked straight into Mushi's. "You and I are the same. We're both illegitimate daughters of noble families. So I completely understand your situation. Being slandered and attacked behind your back, having people deliberately trip you up, or even being cruelly used and harmed for the so-called interests of the family. I've experienced all of that." Her voice carried a trace of pain born from shared understanding. "Compared to me, your situation is even more dangerous. After all, your identity can't be exposed. You can only hide in the academy and live in the boys' dormitory with that Moen Campbell. That won't do." Her voice was full of urgency and concern. Looking at Ariel's solemn expression, Mushi kept his delicate face calm, but inside his mind had already exploded. Damn it, I made all of that up. What the hell are you taking so seriously? He complained wildly in his heart. But on the surface, he still had to maintain a gentle smile. A trace of helplessness hid within his blue eyes. After saying that, Ariel even took Mushi's hand. Her movement was gentle and warm. She tightened her grip slightly. From the first time I saw you, I really liked you. If you don't mind, this place can also be your home. Ariel looked at Mushi with a sincere expression. Her red eyes were full of honesty and anticipation. She firmly believed this move would definitely win him over. Forget about that idiot brother of yours. Be my little sister, Mushi. I'll protect you. Her voice was full of determination, along with a hint that left no room for refusal. Mushi, meanwhile, was left completely speechless. A complicated expression appeared on his delicate face. Are protagonists always this impatient? This is only the second time we've met. And isn't this plot getting a little strange?